The chill of a New York November morning gave way to an inferno of vocal prowess and unyielding spirit as Cynthia Erivo took the stage to inaugurate the 2025 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. In a city that thrives on reinvention and resilience, Erivo's presence was a masterclass in both, her voice rising like a phoenix from recent trials to deliver a rendition of Nina Simone's "Feeling Good" that resonated through the urban canyons of Herald Square. The performance, stripped to its emotional core with only the understated elegance of a piano accompaniment, transformed the parade's opening into a symphony of triumph. Erivo, clad in a monochromatic maroon ensemble that evoked the rich tapestries of autumn foliage, stood as a vision of poised power, her long coat billowing slightly in the breeze, matched seamlessly by a hat perched atop her head like a crown of quiet authority. Jewels caught the nascent sunlight, scattering prisms across the crowd, while her scat-infused delivery wove improvisation into the classic, turning a standard into a personal manifesto of rebirth. This wasn't mere entertainment, it was catharsis incarnate, arriving just 10 days after Erivo had battled the silent thief of her voice, forcing her to navigate the promotional whirlwind for Wicked, For Good with whispered resolve. The loss had been abrupt, a hush falling over interviews and red carpets, yet her spirit remained a roar. Skipping most press at the film's New York City premiere, she had leaned on camaraderie, with co-star Ariana Grande opting for solidarity by mirroring her absence from the fray. Their red carpet poses, side by side in a tableau of mutual support, spoke louder than words could, a silent vow amid the flashbulbs. Even in a solo late-night appearance days later, Erivo's voice emerged as a husky allure, kind of sexy in its vulnerability, a testament to the artistry that turns limitation into lyricism. Feeling Good unfolded with deliberate grace, Erivo's phrasing a delicate balance of restraint and release. The piano's keys danced beneath her, chords swelling like waves against a shore, providing a canvas for her to paint broad strokes of joy and grit. She scat with improvisational flair, syllables tumbling like autumn leaves in a gust, each note a reclamation of what had been temporarily stolen. The crowd, a mosaic of families in festive scarves and mittens, leaned in collectively, their applause a thunder that rivaled the approaching floats. It was a moment suspended, where the parade's mechanical marvels, those colossal balloons straining against tethers, the rhythmic stomp of marching bands, faded into backdrop, yielding to the raw humanity of one woman's song. Post-performance, Erivo transitioned seamlessly into conversation with hosts Hoda and Savannah, her demeanor a blend of reflective poise and infectious levity. The trio delved into the dual worlds of Wicked, For Good and her newly minted book, Simply More. A book for anyone who has been told they're too much. The film, a continuation of the beloved musical cinematic odyssey, cast Erivo as Elphaba, the green-skinned sorceress whose journey from outcast to icon mirrors the actor's own narrative arcs. Their discussion peeled back the layers of portraying such a multifaceted figure, exploring themes of defiance and self-acceptance that echo through both screen and page. Erivo's book, a beacon for those who felt the sting of being too much, emerged from her own tapestry of experiences. Moments when volume, ambition, or emotion were deemed excess, only to reveal themselves as superpowers in disguise. As talk turned to Thanksgiving rituals, Erivo's plans crystallized with endearing simplicity. Rest, the ultimate luxury after a year of relentless creation. Envision her in a sun-dappled apartment, perhaps curled with a novel or journaling reflections, the city's hum a distant lullaby. This interlude of repose isn't idleness. It's intentional, a gathering of strength for the horizons ahead, be it stage revivals, philanthropic pursuits, or the quiet cultivation of joy. The parade, in this light, served as a bridge, linking her professional zeniths with personal sanctuaries, a public affirmation of boundaries well earned. Erivo joins a constellation of 28 musical luminaries gracing the parade, a lineup that pulses with diversity and dynamism. Busta Rhymes brings hip-hop fire, his rapid fire flows a counterpoint to the holiday's warmth. Callum Scott's soulful ballads tug at heartstrings with velvety depth. Christopher Jackson's Broadway gravitas infuses every note with theatrical sweep. Colby Calais' breezy acoustics offer a sunny respite, while Sierra's pop R&B fusion ignites the route with dance floor energy. Lainey Wilson's country twang roots the festivities in heartfelt storytelling, and Teyana Taylor's multifaceted artistry bridges genres with effortless cool. Together they form a sonic quilt, each thread vibrant against the others, celebrating music's power to unite across divides. The parade's broader canvas amplifies this. Floats crafted by artisans who toil through nights, layering papier-mâché with dreams. balloon handlers whose grips steady whimsy against wind, performers whose synchronized steps tell tales of perseverance. Erivo's opening act set a tone of elevation, her voice a clarion call to embrace the good in feeling, the incremental victories, the scars that storytell, the harmonies born of discord. In Wicked, For Good, now enchanting theaters, Elphaba's flight symbolizes this very ascent, wings unfurled against gravity's pull. Erivo embodies it off-screen too, her Tony and Grammy-adorned career a flight path of firsts. From stage to screen, silencing doubters with symphonies of self. Her recent voice trials add poignancy, a chapter in a biography rich with resilience. The hush that fell was not defeat but incubation, allowing deeper dives into character and craft. In Solidarity, Grande's presence underscored the sororal bonds of the industry, a reminder that true power amplifies rather than isolates. Erivo's return to song at the parade was thus a declaration. Adversity forges, it doesn't fracture. As she scat into the ether, one could almost see the notes weaving through balloon strings, mingling with confetti bursts, etching gratitude into the air. Thanksgiving, with its harvest of reflection, finds perfect echo in Erivo's ethos. Her book urges readers to reclaim too muchness, the loud laugh, the fierce dream, the unapologetic tear, as treasures not burdens. Conversations with Cotby and Guthrie extended this invitation, probing how Elphaba's green-tinged otherness parallels societal edicts on fitting in. Erivo's anecdotes flowed freely, childhood choruses where her alto stood out, auditions where timbre was both gift and gauntlet. The dialogue meandered into Wicked's lore, the sorcery of friendship between green and good, a metaphor for alliances that defy convention. As the parade progressed, Santa's sleigh rounding the bend, cheers swelling like a crescendo, Erivo's imprint lingered, a foundational note in the day's opus. Her performance wasn't just an opener, it was an overture to abundance, inviting all to feel the good in their bones. In theaters, Wicked, For Good beckons with spectacle, but it's Erivo's alchemy, turning silence to song, trial to triumph, that truly enchants. This Thanksgiving, amid turkey toasts and pie slices, her voice reminds, the feast is not just on the table but in the fullness of being.